Today we're going to see a short introduction to the editor window that you'll be using to create and modify content on the FHA website. You will already have seen how we find how to start a new article. We click on Your Stuff. We then click on Write an Article. And the editor window opens up. You notice a couple of things. There's a title box up here. All your articles must have a title. Don't worry about alias, that'll get filled in automatically. Down below, you'll see publishing options, and the only thing that you really need to worry about is the category that you select. Usually, you will only be editing one category of article, and that would be the one associated with whatever group that you are a publisher for. In this case, I'm using a login that's only authorized to publish for my group. So that's the only selection that's down here. Up here, we have the meat of the editor window. And a lot of people find this kind of limiting. So there are a couple of ways that you can make this window a little bit more to your liking that is bigger. One is that you grab the little corner down here and you can pull it to make the window bigger or smaller if that's your desire. And the other way is to make it go to full screen mode. That is, it will fill the browser window that you're working with. And here you have a great big window. And of course, you can always maximize the browser and make that window still bigger. But this is probably going to be big enough for most people's needs. Let me type in a few paragraphs, a couple of paragraphs of well-known gibberish. I cheated a little bit. I didn't quite type that. I rather pasted it from someplace else. But just to give us a little bit of text to work with, how do you select text to do stuff with it? Like I feel that I need to boldface this this first sentence. Well, I wanted to do that. As you can see, I put my cursor down at the left. I held the left mouse button down and I dragged all the way to the end and let the mouse up, and there it is selected. Now I can do things like boldface or unboldface. I can italicize, I can underline, I can do all three, and I can undo all three. So that's just a little bit of common stuff that you probably have done with your Microsoft Word or other editor. We can also format using these little guys up here to center text. Just put it anywhere in the paragraph you want to center and click that and it'll center the whole paragraph. Click it again, it'll uncenter it. Left adjusted, which is the default. You can right adjust it, although I don't recommend you use that at all. If you have something that screams for a bullet list, for example, all you have to do is put in paragraphs wherever you'd like them. And we'll just have three bullet lists here, or three items for our bullet list. And now I will click unordered list here, and lo and behold, I've got bullets. Now, you don't need to have I mean, that's a bullet. You can have little circles if you'd like them instead, or I'm going to undo each of these before I try a new one. Disk is like that, that's the default. And finally, there's a square as well. So use whatever you'd like for that. The other thing you might want to do is to have an ordered list, or a number list, they call it. And if you just click this icon, you'll see 1, 2, 3, and everything is right there. You can have different kinds of numbered lists. You can have lowercase alpha, lowercase Greek, lowercase Roman, and it all gets formatted, and that's all you need to do. This is a much preferable way than to try to put all these things in by typing the letters and the words and do carriage returns and that kind of stuff. So this is the preferred way of doing numbered lists. Anyway, what do we do now? Well, if we want to save this article, you notice that we don't have our top stuff, the title area. We don't have the bottom stuff where the publisher information is. So we're going to have to restore the full screen to here where we had it before and type in something like test article number 300. I'm doing this because I may have other ones and I don't want to conflict when I try to save it. If I then just go save, the article is successfully saved and I'm done. And that's that.